Right, hello, hi, right, so I'm doing the 30-day OFA challenge. This is day 1. This is the 17th of June 2019. And I've just spent the last 2 hours watching Russell and Stephen. You guys are phenomenal. So I'm all in. I'm 100% here. So I've been watching the videos and doing the notes upstairs, and I've been doing it. So what I've been doing is I don't sit down. I've been standing up. So I do exercise like this. I'm standing up like this. I'm standing up like this. But I'm on my feet. I'm on my feet for the whole time. And also the other thing is I haven't had a shower yet. So my goal is I get up first thing in the morning. I brush my teeth. I get my drink, whatever it is, and I don't eat. I don't have a shower. I don't do anything else until I finish this shit, whatever it is, whatever it takes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever, right? So I'm in, and there's, so the first mission 1 is belief in yourself, belief in that the system will work. So what Russell's talking about is absolute belief and certainty, right? So the $100 represents 100%. So I'm in 100%. I actually paid for the whole thing. I think it was $166, which gives me all the extras as well, whatever they were. So I'm 100% in there. So what does it mean, the OFA, one funnel away? It means you're one funnel away from going from 5 figures to 6 figures, or from 6 figures to 7 figures. You're one funnel away from going from level 1 to level 3, or going up to the next level, whatever your next level is. That's what Russell and Stephen mean by OFA, one funnel away, is that you're one funnel to the next level. And so Russell explains, I didn't know what a funnel was, I didn't, right? Russell explains what a funnel is, and I'm going to now explain it very quickly of what I think the funnel is. So a website is the old way of doing things. A website is like the cassette tape of the old days. The website is where, you know, people come and then they're having to find how to buy whatever it is you're selling. A funnel is basically like a sales funnel. It's a tunnel, the way I see it, of what you need. So if, like, for example, let me give you an example. It's like a recipe. It's like a recipe. So say you want to make a cake, right? Russell used the barbecue thing. I'm going to use the cake theory, right? So you want to build a cake. You want to make a cake, right? So you need the recipes. You need the butter, the flour, the sugar, whatever else you need, right? So you walk into a store and you go, look, I need flour to make a cake. Okay, well, here's the flour, right? Here's the best flour. Boom, done. You're making a cake. Oh, well, you need some sugar as well. Well, let me take you to the sugar counter. Here's the best sugar. Brilliant. You got the sugar as well now. You also need some milk or whatever it is. Oh, brilliant. Let me take you to the milk counter. There, this is the best milk, right? Oh, and you need some eggs as well. So let me take you to the... So the sales funnel is a recipe for making whatever it is you want. So for making the cake, it takes you through buying all the ingredients you need for making that cake. That's what a sales funnel is. And the beauty is that because you're taking them through that experience, you make more money. But the more important thing, and this is how the Russell described it, and I agree with that, is to look at the other way around, is that you're helping the customer get all the ingredients they need for whatever it is they want to make, so that they get the whole package. So the customer feels good. So that it's all about the customer here. It's giving so much value to the customer that the customer feels that they got more out of the interaction than you did. So you, as the business owner, got less out of it, and the customer got the better deal. That's what you're trying to do, and that's how I want to see it as well. So that the customer always gets a better deal. So that's what I mean. But so the core fundamentals. So it's 2 hours a day. So now it's like setting up any business. It's like doing anything. There's a lot of upfront work. So if you want to build a house, if you want to live in a house, right, you have to first build it. Yeah, build the foundation, everything, right? There's a lot of work in building a house for yourself, right? But once you've built it, you can live in it for 10 10, 20, 30 years, and there's not much work to do afterwards. After you built the house, which is a ton of work at the front, after that, you can now live in this house without doing too much work. You're still, maintaining the house, you're still, looking after it, but it's not as much effort as building it. Yeah, so that's how I'm looking at business as. So there's a lot of upfront work. Think of this as a boot camp. This is a boot camp to take you to 100K. So that's where I'm looking to get to, 100K. What the skin I'm putting into this game is time, dedication, my attention, my discipline, my focus, my hunger. So one of the things they say is turn up hungry. So I will not eat. I will not have a shower. I will not eat until every morning until I've done this. So the other one is don't put anything off. So so once you watch the video, whatever it is from Russell or Stephen, and there's a mission to do the mission straight away. No pissing about. Unless you need to go to the toilet, that's fine. But do the mission. If it doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. Yeah, it'll make sense when you connect the dots backwards. Just Russell talks about, in the Karate Kid, where he's being told to wax on, wax off, and he doesn't understand why he's doing it until he gets to the end, when obviously he tries to punch him, right? So trust and faith that Russell and Stephen know exactly what they're doing and that they're going to deliver, and that is what I'm doing here, right? So that's good. Week one is all about belief. So and also for your customer, remember, a confused mind always says no. So you want to make sure that the sales funnel is as simple and clear cut as possible. And another Russell thing says that the attention span is less than 7 seconds. So you got to grab them within 7 seconds. So I'm going to stay standing like I am here. So what is a sales funnel, right? So it's each way along the path. So a landing page is basically the hook, which gets the attention, which could be free value, whatever it is. The story, why they need to buy from you, and then the offer. So a landing page is always a hook, a story, and an offer. It's really good. I love that. I'm gonna remember that. And the whole point is that the sales funnel increases the experience and the happiness of the customer, so that you're serving at a higher level, which is how I want to see it. I want to make sure that when a customer exits out of my sales funnel, they feel euphoric. They feel, wow, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy has given so much value. It's just mind blowing. So that's where I want to come from. So process for sale, so I want to change so my sales funnel will change the lives of the customer. That's how I want to do it. That's the amount of value I want to give. So Stephen says, and Stephen, here's me, I, Joe Bains, will not be offended. Right? So you can say anything you want to me. I've got my skin as thick as it fucking gets, right? I've got rhino skin. So have others. And the other one is, he talks about his dad saying no to, so that he learns to exhaust the resource he doesn't even know he has. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to exhaust the resources that I don't even know I have. Bull crap, thick skin. Yeah, good. I will be the best. I, Joe Bains, see, hear, feel, and know that I will be the best sales funnel builder in the world. I, Joe Bains, see, hear, feel, and know that I will be the best sales funnel builder in the world. And I've got my back to the wall. That's it. My back. I'm going to put so much time and effort into this that I will succeed, definitely, right? So the other thing is, so if you want higher income, solve bigger problems. I love that. I will solve bigger problems. And if you, and basically your job is to figure it out. So I'm saying I will figure it out, I will suck it up. And I have a growth mindset. I'm going to have this is a full hacking. I'm a biohacker, by the way, so I hack the shit out of my brain, my body. So I'm going to have a full hacking life. So what Stephen and Russell are teaching us is the framework. So to learn the framework, that the byproduct of which is to cause sales. So 80% is the framework. Yeah, this is exactly the same. Doesn't matter what you're selling, whether you're selling an event, a product, or a service, or one-to-one, whatever you're selling, the framework is always the same. And so what we're learning from Russell and Stephen is the framework, which is 80%. You know, like Tony Robbins says, 80% is the mind, and 20% is the mechanics. So if you get the mind sorted, the 20% gets a lot easier. So Stephen says, outsource the shiny stuff. Yeah, so, well, at the beginning I want to learn the shiny stuff. So the rules of the challenge. So there's 14 rules to the challenge. 1, do the fucking work. 2, show up hungry. I will. I'm not going to eat. And in fact, I might even do a 10-day fast. So there we go. Let's do that. Yeah. 3, don't worry about the fasting thing. I fast all the time. So I haven't eaten since yesterday. So don't worry about it. So 3, don't make excuses. Yeah. 4 is Joe Bains, am 100% responsible for my results. 5, be polite to the naysayers. There's going to be a lot of naysayers. When I put this video out, there'll be people going, what the fuck are you doing? It doesn't matter. Thank them for their attention. Thank them for their concern. Thank you. So if you are a naysayer and you're watching this, thank you. Great. 6, only compare yourself to yourself from either yesterday, last week, last month, last year. You are competing with one person only, and that is yourself from the past. So that's who I'm comparing myself. And number 7, do the work. Learn to solve problems. If you're an entrepreneur can create whatever it is you're trying to do. Be a problem solver. Have the mind that you are here to solve problems. Google the shit out of it. If you need to learn something, learn it. 8, buy success with your time. So I'm going to buy success with my time. Put some time into it, damn it. 9, take massive action. Imperfectly. You will not be perfect. You will not be brilliant the first time, maybe the first 100 times. It doesn't matter. Take massive action. 10, don't freak out about the clock. Now I've been getting up at 5. My goal is to get up at 5 and get this shit done. So if it takes me 8 a.m., 9 a.m., whatever, it doesn't matter. I will do the work, yeah. 11, get uncomfortable. It's called positive stress. I'm used to being uncomfortable, so I'm good with that. And then at the end of this, I'll have a cold shower. Be brutally honest with yourself. So yes, I will be brutally honest with myself. Fuck it, let's do this. 13, kill parts of you that don't serve you. So if there's a part of you that doesn't serve you anymore, boom, kill it, shoot it, boom, gone. And the last one, 14, lean in, get dirty, get your hands dirty, make mistakes, do whatever it needs. So that's, I love this, the coin he's got, the obstacle is the way. Your obstacle is your superpower. So that's day one, Monday 17th of June 2019. I've done and finished day 1. So, oh yes, I've done the pre-training. So I've done the homework, the mission 1, you must believe, crushing false beliefs. So my biggest fear is that I won't be able to be consistent every single day. And once I miss one day, it'll be easier to miss the next day and the next day. So you've got to have, it's going to be in every single day. So I will crush this by doing this first thing in the morning. I will take notes and do a YouTube video, which is what I'm doing now, what I've learned and posted out. I will not eat. I will not have a shower until I've done my morning challenge. Not even my coffee. What I do is I make a turmeric latte. So it'll have some cacao, powder, turmeric, and some other spices in it, but no actual coffee. And then I'll put some either butter in there and whisk it high speed. It's like a bulletproof turmeric latte, but without any coffee in it. So, because you know, I'm starting to have problems with coffee. My other fear is that I will get distracted by social media. I get very distracted by social media, and that life advance, I will take over and stop me completing this. Also, when it gets harder, I may lose the motivation and drive to finish it. So I need to make sure that I'm. How will I crush this? I will crush this death by putting more time and effort until it's fully complete. I will keep saying to myself, get this shit done until it's done. I will prioritize over everything else, including my morning routine. I have a 2.5 hour morning routine, which is basically, it's like a mini UPW. I don't know if you know about the Tony Robbins world, he has a UPW. So my goal every morning is to recreate like a 2 or 3 hours of UPW where I go crazy, right? Good. Fear 3, I may not see the results quickly enough and get disheartened by myself and others. So the naysayers. I will crush this by not expecting results every single day, but just at the end of the week. I'll review at the end, check what has been done. And also I'll be making these YouTube videos to keep me on track. So I'll be doing one of these every day. Belief building. I am capable of succeeding because I am more than capable of succeeding because I have to drive. I have the drive to get this shit done. I'm disciplined, focused, and driven to make this happen no matter what. I am persistent. So what happens if I get stuck? If I get stuck, which could happen and probably will, I will breathe. Take a minute back and try again and again and again and Google the shit out of me as well. So what would I say to myself every time I feel doubt or insecurity, which will happen, I'm sure? I will say this to myself: I am a gladiator and will crush my doubts and insecurities into their fucking grave. That's it. There we go. Now, in order to complete it, the schedule. So it says 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So more normally it's sleep for me. So I've put 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I've just put OFA, 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 and then the breakfast and the shower comes in after that. And then he does his put an OFA in the evening as well. So if there is more work to be done, I will do it before I go to sleep as well. And again, in my OFA schedule, I put 4 a.m. OFA, 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 morning routine, shower, and then the turmeric latte and other shit, whatever it needs to do. Yeah, so I'm committing whatever time I get up, which I'm hoping will be 4 or 5 a.m. Until it's done. So until 9, 10, whatever time. So that's it. So I've done the first day. The first day is done. There you go. This is really good for the brain. So what I've done, I've got myself Udo's oil, you know, the omega-3, 6 and 9 blend. And I've also got Wild Alaskan sockeye salmon oil. Right? These are the best. So these are omega-3s, omega-6s, omega-9s, and these are the highest quality, and I keep them both in the fridge. And what I'm doing, so let me just show it to you. What I'm doing is every morning I take 1 tablespoon of each to give my brain and my body the omega-3s that they need. So I'm hoping this will also help massively with the challenge as well, because it will keep my brain tuned to its maximum. There you go. There you go. Right, I'm Joe Bains. I'm Joe Bains Comedy and Biohacking Joe Bains. You can follow me on